Hi friends, I wanted to share a new deck that I received in the mail today and do an unboxing video with you. This is the Fountain Tarot, and I have anxiously been awaiting this in the mail. I did order it from Amazon.com. The deck is housed in a very sturdy box. It's a cardboard, kind of a hard cardboard with a magnetic closure. So it closes securely. You can hear it snap there, but it also easily opens. And you are the voice and the breath of universe. A very nice summation of the spirit of tarot. Now, there's a little box within the outer flap that contains it. Within the box is a little black book, the Fountain Tarot. It's got kind of iridescent writing there, different colors, pretty fun. I haven't looked at this book yet, so we'll be exploring it together. The Fountain Tarot, created by Jonathan Sayes, written by Jason Gruel, designed by Andy Todaro. Okay, so we have a note from the creators. We have daily practice. Oh, and I understand that there are 79 cards in this deck. There's an extra card called the Fountain card, so they do discuss that a little bit in here. They discuss the major arcana, minor arcana, pips and court cards. There's a discussion about the suits, sample layouts, meanings and reversals. And they go through all the cards. There's history of the tarot in here also. So I'm going to really look forward to reading this more in depth. A few sample readings. And we do not actually have images of the cards in the book here, which is okay because I can look at the cards as I'm going through the book. Okay, so that's the book, what we would call a little white book, but I'm going to call this my little black book, the Fountain Tarot. Now, further down in the box with a satin ribbon underneath, you can lift your cards out. Mine are still encased in their shrink wrap. We hope the Fountain Tarot brings you joy, clarity, and inspiration. Love from the creators, their Instagram, their website. So let me see if I can get this open in just a second here. Luckily, I do have a little bit of fingernails there to help take care of this. Getting it going is always the most difficult task when you're trying to unwrap a box of, or a pack of cards. But it looks like I've got it going here. And this deck, I want to tell you, my first impression is, wow. I've seen a lot of cards with gold gilt edges, but not many with silver. And just look at that shine. Now, right out of the box, the cards are not sticking. They are a nice weight, not too thin, but not thick. I really dislike thick cards. So there's sort of a presentation card that we saw earlier. Now, let's look at the back. The card back is a beautiful pattern. Looks like it's fully reversible if you like to do, you know, card reversal readings. I don't do that, but a lot of people do. And oh my, these feel nice in my hand. And let's see. I don't see any flaking off of the silver edging. And there may be a little flake off of that with time, but for right now. Boy, they're gorgeous. Blindingly sunshiny. Now let's see how the cards came arranged. Looks like they have the wands here. The first thing that you'll see when you open the deck is the Ace of Wands. Really lovely. Stylized, simple version, but it gets the meaning across. The Two of Wands, which is dominion or planning phase, and kind of a chopsticks image there. You do really have the idea of the Two of Wands presented there. Three of Wands. Look at there. He's sort of got a flight idea going. Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. Celebration on the beach. Five of Wands. You can get the idea of strife, conflict. Six of Wands, which is supposedly a card invoking the feeling of triumph or achieving over adversity. Interesting. Seven of Wands. He's sort of holding off the other attackers there. Eight of Wands. Gosh, that's beautiful. Moving. You can see the movement straight through the tunnel there. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Climbing that mountain. 10 of Wands. A little overburdened. And you do get that sense from this card. These cards are simple, but they do convey the essence of the meaning of the card. So I really am enjoying them so far. There's the Page of Wands. Wow, energetic child. I love the page cards in general because I love the idea of a novice or a youngster or somebody who's learning, and that usually is a similar to the Fool, kind of a joyful journey. The energy of the Wands suit. Here is the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. And next we'll go to the Suit of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Wow, a very stylized version. I really like this Ace of Swords because to me it conveys communication, intelligence, knowledge. It's sort of a building, it's a structure. Wow, could be a newspaper production facility or something along those lines. Computer lab. Cool. Two of Swords. Very nice. Choice, crossroads. Three of Swords, traditionally taken to mean sorrow, heartbreak. Four of Swords, a respite from your journey, from your project. Five of Swords, you're triumphing in the battle. Six of Swords, sailing away into a more peaceful place. This is very traditional Rider-Waite. Seven of Swords, traditionally thought of as kind of a symbol of stealth or unsteadiness. And you can see someone is stealing away some of your swords there. Beware of treachery. Eight of Swords. He's sort of trapped there within the 8 swords. Another traditional image. 9 of Swords, nightmares, disappointment, a feeling of selflessness, or a feeling of loss of yourself, a feeling of loathing of self and regret. Not necessarily bad dreams per se, but feeling badly, reflecting on things that have happened and being unhappy about them. 10 of Swords. The cycle is complete. Page of Swords. That's somebody there with some good ideas, great communication skills, incisive and insightful. Knight of Swords. That really conveys to me a sense of communication. The Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. The Suit of Cups, Ace of Cups, beautiful ace. I always like the Ace of Cups. It's a very rare deck that doesn't have a beautiful Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Sense of community, celebration. 4 of Cups. Satisfaction, or maybe a little bit of boredom. 5 of Cups. A sense of loss, regret. 6 of Cups. Looking back down in the memory banks. There we are. The 6 of Cups. Happy memories. 7 of Cups. Trying to make a choice. Trying to avoid illusion and pick the right path. Stay away from those addictive problems. Choose the right path. 8 of Cups. Walking away from a bad situation. 9 of Cups. Great happiness. And 10 of Cups. Fulfillment, happiness, happy family, happy life. The Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. That's sort of an unusual thing with that cup on his head. Very different. Queen of Cups. The queens are water cards and cups are a water suit, so this is sort of a doubling up on water, which is emotions, feelings, sensitivity, the arts. So Queen of Cups is a very powerful representation of that idea. And there's the King of Cups, the fire of water. Very confident and caring gentleman there. All right, suit of coins, ace of coins, 2 of coins. Ooh, I like this 2 of coins. Very interesting. I love the art of that particular card. 3 of coins. This gentleman has got his new business going. 4 of coins. Sort of hoarding your money and it's not doing any good. That's a traditional representation of the Four of Coins. Five of Coins, loss, bankruptcy, living in poverty. Six of Coins, you have abundance, and there's a sense of sharing. Seven of Coins, working on that venture, getting everything together, trying to make sure you do things the right way. Eight of Coins, you've achieved a great deal of success, experience, things are going well. Eight of Coins. Nine of Coins, it's another one of my favorites in almost every deck. She's achieved a great measure of success and she's enjoying her life. Kind of a goal that we all have. 10 of Coins, abundance, legacy. Wonderful sentiment. Page of Coins. That's somebody on a new job or a new venture of some kind. Starting a farm, starting a home, starting a new life. Page of Coins. Knight of Coins. That's a very interesting card. I really enjoy that one. Knight of Coins. The Queen of Coins. Very beautiful. And the King of Coins. He just looks like the successful businessman. Very, very excellent representation of King of Coins, in my opinion. Very nice. All right. This is kind of odd that we're doing the major arcana last, but that's okay. There's the Fool. Very simple, but very powerful. Oh, the Magician. Wonderful. Manipulating the elements, conjuring what he wants to perform. The High Priestess. I like the card in general. I don't care particularly for the face of this priestess because it looks like an old man's face to me. But that's just me. The Empress. That's a beautiful Empress card. Oh my goodness. Earth. She's got like a Native American wrap, and the water, the greenery. That's just gorgeous. The Empress. Love that one. The Emperor, structure, order, fatherhood, doing things the right way. Awesome. The Hierophant, a teacher or an institution that's helping you to learn how to survive in society and do things the way that you should be. More a conformist type of a situation. Conformity is important when you draw this card. You want to make sure you seek out the counsel of those who know the proper way to act in that situation that you're wanting to inquire about. There's the Lovers. A great affinity for a person, place, thing, hobby. The Lovers. Even another person. The Chariot. Trying to control your destiny. Justice. So this is similar to Thoth Tarot in that Justice is card number 8. I'm assuming Strength will be 11. I haven't seen this deck yet, so there is Justice. Very pretty. The Hermit. Ooh, what a nice Hermit card. The Hermit's got the lamp out there in the middle of nowhere, but able to look up into the stars. So even though you're alone, you're still at peace with the universe and part of the universe. Great. I love it. Wheel of Fortune gives you a real sense of change. Some kind of a change is coming and you need to try to manage it. Here's number 11, Strength. The Hanged Man. Nice. I like the either sunrise or sunset, I guess depending on which coast you reside. I'm on the west coast, so to me that looks like a sunset, but I imagine to the people in the east that would look like a sunrise. So just like everything else in life, it's a matter of your perspective, and you change your perspective when you're kind of hanging upside down. Sacrificing your own wants and needs for others, sometimes that means. Here's Death, a shadowy horse. So you get the sense of transition here, from dark to light or light to dark. Temperance. Interesting. That's the first Temperance card that I've seen that's been male. Not a big deal in my book, but I think that's kind of neat. Really brings to mind alchemy, because I think of men more as the medieval alchemists that did the melding of the elements, and here's a man. So you know that sort of brings that more to my psyche when I see a card, this card. It's really nice. I like it. There's the Devil, shadowy figure, and the people who are bound to their bad habits or bad situations, and they don't need to be bound. They could actually leave, but they've got to make that decision. Leave your shadow self behind. Here's the Tower. Nice. Seems like there should be a second card here. This is a little thicker. All right, the Star. That's a beautiful star card. Follow your dreams. You've just had a big upheaval with the Tower, and now it's time to get a new direction and a new goal. There's the Moon. Simple but very beautiful. That's a real picture of a moon. Pillars, as though you're going on through a path. The water. There's a shadowy dog there, it looks like, on both sides. Gosh, that's a beautiful moon card. I like that. These cards are simple but very elegant. The Sun. Oh, this is nice. We don't have the baby riding on a horse, but we've got him riding on sunbeams. That's really cute. Kind of reminds me of that song, I'm walking on sunshine. Cute. Great happiness with the Sun card. Judgment. That's an interesting card. I'd have to really give that some extra time to meditate on it to see what it means to me. Judgment. The World. Completion. And there's that extra card, the Fountain. Let's see what the book says about the Fountain card. Since that's sort of unique to this deck, I would like to read about it. All right. The Fountain. B is the key word for the Fountain. The Fountain exists outside and beyond the cycles of birth, death, time, and form. It's the nameless, changeless source of which everything is a part. It is the waking from the dream of separateness and identity. and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things. Divine nature. When the fountain appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, master less, and to just be, effortless and indistinguishable from life. You are the voice and the breath of the universe, of universes. Meaning is oneness, a moment of cosmic clarity, fully awake, the end of seeking, enlightened being, surrender to that which you are, whole and perfect. And then they have a reversal meaning, identification with the role of personality, fear of being alone, mind obsessed, separation from source, resistance to or denial of reality. The fountain. That's a really Zen card there. At one with the universe. Sort of a metaphor for meditation. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. This is such an unusual deck. I'm going to really enjoy learning to read with it. I'm not sure if I am all that enthralled with it as I thought I would be, but it is beautiful, and I'm going to have to work with it and see how it works for me. All right. Take care. We'll talk to you again later.